fired her? I thought this was an amateur group.
Well, we are, but Mr. Beethoven likes us to maintain a high caliber.
Mr. Beethoven? Like the composer?
Nah, his mother Tchaikovsky. But yeah, that's his real name. He was surprised to see when he first started here.
Well, I always thought it was a joke. Well, I can't say this her.
If Mr. Beethoven was such a strict guy, why do you all stick around here?
Well, for one thing, the fire comes from us. You literally get mind blowing results.
He's a sharpshooter, but you'll learn to love it about him.
Odd accent for a German.
Shut up and get set, would you?
Okay.
Right, you guys. Opus 11, number 5, go.
I'm sorry, Mr. Beethoven.
Charlie!
You beautiful, I think. My name is Ludwig. While under my tutelage, he refers to me exclusively as Mr. Beethoven. Now, what is your name?
That was Piano, Mr. Beethoven. She came to play viola.
Did she now?
They're dead.
Yes, Mr. Charlie. They were one of my newer members, I granted, but quite simply could not practice to save their lives.
Are you joking?
In all fairness, they were flat.
They're flat on the fucking ground. Check on them. Call the guards.
No need. Mr. Charlie is quite dead, I agree. Fine with a flying story.
What waiver?
Yeah, I keep a copy of it just in case. Page 17. The applicant waives any right to prosecute in the event of untimely injury or death caused by his own actions, physical or musical.
Thank you, Brad. Any questions, Mr. Anna? Bundle again.
But they're still on the...
Mr. Anna, I have given you an instruction. I will not repeat it.
Wait, no!
Bang! Right. That concludes today's meeting. Mr. Diana, Mr. Emma, remove the corpses of Mr. Anna and Mr. Charlie. Mr. Anna was sharp, but she had a point. And avoid making such a mess as Mr. Sam made with Mr. Rude.
Yes, Mr. Beethoven. That makes 2 more drivers. Yeah, Charlie lasted a fair bit longer than I thought they would. So in fairness, he can only stay so long in simple words. That is true. It's a shame that Anna, however, is not prepared at all. And this would have been a trio for it. Yeah, we need with a violinist to try to tell what the lady clips. Actually, the tune of price is a working treat. Oh, that wasn't me. That was Sam. I just put them out after the services in some mushrooms. Since it's a fitting place, you know how things are going to end up when you hear.
What do you mean by that?
Well, if your ears been flapping like Sam was, you do all to make funeral plans. And you can't really plan better than a place named after its music bar shop. Is that not the one you took? Oh, not exactly Freya.
You think I'm safe? All any of us need to do is sneeze and we're dead. You know, I think Mr. Beethoven has it up for me personally more than anyone else here. I mean, Mr. Diana, Mr. Emma, you both have your titles. Granted, it's a bit weird that he calls us all Mr. But Mr. Hannah got that title after all of 2 minutes. I've been here the longest, and I'm still just Freya.
Maybe he just wants to keep you hungry?
I don't know, darling. The threat of instant death was a pretty good job on that front.
Clearly. Out of all of us, you can never take the longest. You notice how Emma and I were ones getting rid of failures? What do you think that means? That does seem a bit odd that now it doesn't mention it. I'd like to take someone away, Freya.
To be honest, no. I don't know what it is you two do back there, and I don't think I want to. When I first started here, it was a bit like today. It was the first iteration of the Quintet, and 2 people slipped up. The other other two dragged them away, and Mr. Beethoven went with them. I guess it was to show them the ropes of how to get rid of the body. Both of them were dead within a month, dragged away by newcomers. Since then, I just haven't been picked. I've had the unique pleasure of watching people die every week of this group's existence.
I didn't realize you remember original member. What was the names of the others?
Oh, I forgot a long time ago. So, I don't know if they got titles either.
That's wrong. But, I guess it's no use in remembering them now. Take a walk to the street.
See you, Di.
My name is Diane. Thank you very much.
See you next week, Di.
Hi, is this?
Ludwig's amateur quintet? Yep. Welcome to hell.
What's wrong with you, Freya?
Ignore her. Please, do your names.
I really don't think I should.
What would you like to call? What's your name?
I'm Gretel. And I'm Heather.
Welcome. I'm Emma. That's Diana. And Freya's already made a soft note over there.
You look awfully familiar, Heather.
Well, I do work for a morgue. Did you happen to lose a friend recently?
Say that.
So is there a room nearby where all the instruments are kept?
Of course not. We can't in these cases.
But
Why not lose a kid then? Are you prepared for lady killers?
nice to meet you, Mr. Ludwig.
Bang!
What was that? Heather, come on, get up. We gotta play our instruments. Get up, would you?
Gretel, she's dead. Please just get into position.
What are you talking about? There's no gun.
What was that?
I merely just made a finger gun.
You are mistaken. Mr. Beethoven is armed, and he always has been.
So is that your name?
Enough! You will sit and you will play your instrument.
What instrument?
Gretel, you've gone too far now. I can see the viola case in your hand.
Hang on, this isn't my...
Bang! Right. Freya, Mr. Diana, remove the dead weight.
But, Mr. Beethoven,
I have given you instructions, Freya! You will go to Mr. Diana, and you will dispose of Mr. Beethoven.
That's just the fastest stupid that ever failed in rehearsal. What do you think, Freya?
just shut up and show me what he's doing.
All right, I see it is. Let's run back over there when it's ready.
Bats?
Maps.
Bats. All right. What are you doing?
Get started on that, Wilbur. We can finish in no time.
Finish. We can finish faster if you weren't such a fucking get off her.
Freya! How would you react if someone were exposed to you?
Oh, I have to be dead first.
Answer the question, Freya. How would you react if someone were exposed? Would you let it happen? Would you stop the person from doing it? What would happen if you were exposed? Answer me, and then you can quit.
How would you like if someone turned their back on you?
The first day in the quintet is always an emotion. Really wants to leave and head believe it. These poor fools are slow to accept the reality of our performance. We know better than to do. So it's up to us to lock them into these skills and remind them of their place. Now, if there's any more great questions over time, I'd like to routine.
Wait, so they're not actually dead? We killed them ourselves?
No, man. I'd like you to wake up Gretel and when she finds me shot in the face.
But she was shot in the chest.
The love of God.
Are you all right?
Both, get away from me, both of you.
strange things to happen in the heat of the moment.
Strange things happen, do they? Is it common to wake up and be shot by a gun? Is it normal for the only one who was armed to act like she isn't? How hot was the moment that you bludgeoned my friend to death? You're cruel, Diana, but not just that. You're cruel and you're fucking boring. You only care about this music club.
Quintet!
Shut up! It's the only thing that matters to you. Nothing but decency, nothing but life. Just be perfect for a madman with a fake gun. God, talk about perfection. When was the last time you've used a fucking contraction? You just want to be the new Mr. Beethoven?
Enough! Don't take Freya. You two weapons. You use none.
What is taking so long?
Nothing, my mister. There's still the work to be done. See, Freya, he's on to us now. Beethoven's going to come at any minute. I'm not going to talk to him.
My fault. I don't care what kind of trouble this is. At least I'm not a fucking murderer.
It may as well be.
I may as well be. Oh, but of course. Didn't I practically murder Gretel myself by trying to talk to her? Isn't it me who runs a band that kills half its members every week? Don't I crack the skulls of strangers while my friend picks up the chairs they sat in and have the fucking gall to act like I can be next? I'm no more a killer than you are Mr. Beethoven died. At this point, I'm no more one thing than I am anything else. Am I alive? Am I dead? Gretel sure was, until she wasn't. Was she ever?
Freya, you need to know that.
I don't need to know anything anymore, Ty. Everything I do know is fake. Everything I don't know will probably kill me when I find out. Every time I sit down to play that piece, the sheet in front of me changes, but I keep playing the same music. Every time I read the waiver, there's clauses that have different names than they did yesterday. Sometimes entire sentences are gone. Other times there are new ones. But you know what the worst part about it all is? It all means the same thing every single time. The words don't matter, and the names are all rubbish. I mean, look at this part here.
There's a walk by Freya.
Freya! Mr. Diana! You will return at once!
Nothing, my mister. Beethoven's going to come at any minute. Look, you need to know that. Ah, Herr Beethoven, what a pleasant
Bang!
My brother.
Well, for all her agnostic conniving, the wretch was still a believer. We never can be too careful now, can we?
How long did you know?
Long enough. A creation can only hide so much from its creator. Of course, Mr. Emma gave some useful information while she was begging for her life.
So my next is it? You're gonna start all over again with fresh Quintet, teach strangers how to bash my head in, wait for the same circle to break and repeat.
Of course not, Freya. Someone needs to remember these people. I trust you have some memory of your previous colleagues, of the striking similarities one between Mr. Anna and Mr. Heather, or Mr. Sam and Mr. Charlie. Why, Mr. Diana was only 2 memories removed from Kaylee, returning as Mr. Lizzie, then Mr. McNeil, and yet you have always seen as the same overachiever. I wonder why.
So, none of this is real, is it?
An idiotic conclusion. Of course this is real! The flecks of blood on your face exist, as do the bodies of your friends around you. I am stood before you now, as real as you can imagine. Every cry and suffering was real because you're doing.
Good. That's good to know. I can't believe it took me this long to finally see what you are. We were never going to finish Lady Killers. You never wanted us to finish Lady Killers. You wanted fear. Gretel was never afraid of you, so you had to teach her to fear you. Using my own memories. How many memories of mine have you stolen?
You don't want to follow this back, Freya. I have promised you your life, There is nothing to be gained from your attempt of bravery. Take me for an autocrat, but never for a liar.
And who was she anyway? Charlie? Sam? How long ago was it that I joined this quintet?
It was real, Freya. I brought her into this quintet through the church you created, Barry, your friend. I admit, St. Sebastian was a wonderful choice of patron. I personally would have preferred Gabriel of Our Lady, but perhaps in the future you will create a new church from it. That was my attempt at replacing you. Your memories, like any other, turn yellow and fade around the edges. They can only exist for so long until one of your friends forgets how to address your instructor. Charlie could not even be recreated after the last failure. You left them dead in the back of your mind. If anything, you killed them.
You and Diana both thought that about me. That I might as well be killing these people. But if that's true, then I'm also the one bringing them back. Every time I saw you shoot my friends, I tricked death just to spite you without even knowing it.
You are a tool, Freya. I can dispose of you any time, and you'll be none the worse. Do not think that you are anything else than an instrument that destroys her friends!
What friends? Those the ghosts you had me mourn underneath? Those friends who caved in each other's skulls behind my back? No, there were no friends. There was never a quintet, not since the first week. There is no quintet, and there is no Beethoven.